Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jemima. This is the part 2 of the series Advice for Unconventional Medical Students. If you've not seen the part 1, please go and see it. I put the link up for you. With all that said, let's get started. So the next thing I'm going to tell you is something that I struggled so much with at first, but right now it's nothing to me. The fact that you have a first degree in that particular course does not mean that you will be the best in that course. It doesn't mean that you will understand it more than anybody. It doesn't mean that you will not need the help of someone else who has never studied that course before to help you. I'm a graduate of human anatomy, and many times I found myself needing the help of someone else in my class to explain certain topics in anatomy for me. That's why I will keep on saying you need to be humble. Yes, you're a graduate of biochemistry, but it doesn't mean that you are expected to have 90 over 100 or 100 over 100 in biochemistry. Don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure. Yes, I know you may feel bad that, oh, look at these children that just graduated from secondary school and they're having a higher score than you in a course that you graduated from. No. That's actually not how life is. Don't do that to yourself. Go at your own pace. Don't compare yourself to anybody. I mean, these are children that graduated from secondary school. Their brains are still very hot. They have not seen life, so all they know is their books. They don't have any distraction. There's nothing stopping them from reading. Don't compare yourself that have responsibilities from family, from old friends, from all around to keep up to. Don't compare yourself to them. They have no responsibility. You have responsibilities, and apart from that, the older you get, the more mature you are, but yet the lesser your ability to understand certain concepts. So their brain is still fresh, is still hot, so they are able to grab things faster than you. You need to be prepared to put in a lot of work to be able to meet up with their capability, despite the fact that that is a course that you studied for 4 years or 5 years. You still need to put in the work. Yes, I'm a graduate of human anatomy, but believe me, I put in so much work. I put in so much hours of studying to be able to get whatever grade that I was able to get. I didn't tell myself that, oh, because I'm a graduate of anatomy, I don't need to struggle, I will just get this course popping. Nah, baby girl. Nah, Mr. Man. No, you need to put in the work, despite the fact that you studied that course for 4 years or 5 years. One more thing I'm going to tell you is, please respect yourself. Don't get yourself mixed up in unnecessary drama. You as a guy, don't go and date a girl that is 18 years old, 16 years old, 17 years old in your class. You are 30 years old, you're 20-something years old, and you're dating 16, 17, 18-year-old girls in your class, your classmates. What kind of insult are you bringing on top of your head? Or you as a female, you're playing unnecessary games with boys, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old boys in your class. You'll be bringing unnecessary insult on your head. Don't do that. Even if you want to frolic around with probably someone that is way younger than you, not your classmate, please. These are people that will be with you for 6 years. If things do not work out well, it will be terrible for you. The gossip will be too much. So shine your eyes very well. You are more mature than these children. Don't. And I repeat, do not meddle with their unnecessary gossips. Do not joke unnecessarily with them, except it is entirely called for. If possible, stay off camp. Don't stay in the hostel, because it's all this staying in hostels, staying in a communal environment that will bring unnecessary drama, bring unnecessary insults to your head. Stay as far away from them as possible, but at the same time relate with them. Do all these things with wisdom. Talk when you need to talk. Don't blab your mouth about. Don't be a talkative. Don't force respect. Attract it naturally. In light of that, I'm going to tell you, on no account should you bully your younger ones in the name of they are younger than me, so they should serve me. Seriously? Even in your home, in your house, your siblings, you are not even supposed to bully your siblings. Talk less of your classmates, people that their parents are not paying your school fees. Don't go and start sending them errands unnecessarily and bullying them up and down and forcing them to respect you and telling them, don't call me by my name, am I your mate? Yes, I know, but respect should be earned. If you need respect from them, earn it. Don't force the respect. Let it come from them naturally. Anybody that chooses to call me Jemima, I mean, is the extra title going to add to my height? Is it going to put money in my account? Those that want to call me Miss Jemmy, they call me. Those that want to call me Auntie Jemmy, they call me. Those that want to call me Dr. Jemmy, they call me. Those that will still want to call me Ruina, they call me. It's their business. Anyone that gets me upset, I look for a way to tell them, oh, sorry, I'm not comfortable with how you address me. So be polite if probably they are calling you in a way that you're not so comfortable with. But don't force them to call you uncle or auntie. Are you their uncle? Are you their auntie? Or why don't you just tell them to call you grandpa or grandma? My point is, don't bully them, okay? See them as your younger ones, help them out when necessary, and don't force respect. Command it naturally. One more thing I'm going to tell you that I learned from my own personal bitter experience is, On no account should you go telling your classmates your life story and how you suffered this or suffered that. Nah, they don't need to know your challenges at all, except there are certain people, like probably your age range or people with mature minds that can really relate to what you're saying or that can understand, or except you're saying these things because you want to encourage them or because you want to motivate them or inspire them. Don't just go around telling your classmates up and down that, oh, this and this happened to me so many years back and blah, 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 and be running your mouth. Some of these children would use these things against you in a time you least expect. Yes, I know that you may have friends, but like I always say, don't go blabbing your mouth about your life history or your relationship history. That is not necessary. Know the kind of words that you tell your classmates. Know the kind of things that you say in your group chat. Be careful what you open your mouth to say, because some of these things, they may insult you later on, they may use them against you, they may use it to mock you. Don't do that. Remember that they are still teenagers or they are still young adults, so they may definitely not have seen life. They may actually not know that what they are doing is wrong. They may just be catching cruise. So don't expect that they will have the same level of maturity with you. So treat them accordingly and be understanding when you're relating with them. Just try to keep your life as mysterious as possible. One more thing I'm going to tell you is, of course, don't be proud, okay? You should be ready to meet anyone for help. Even though you are 9 years or 1 million years younger than me, as far as what I am studying, I don't understand. I will meet you. I will be polite. I will be humble for you to teach me that thing that I want to learn. I will not carry my shoulder up and say, how will I go and meet my younger brother to help me? Really? Seriously? Nah. There's no shame in medical school. In case you don't know, let me tell you here, now, there is no shame in medical school. So keep that shame far away from you. Be prepared to ask them for help when you need help. Then one more thing I'm going to tell you is be focused, okay? Don't compare yourself to your classmates that are 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Age is by their side. But you, that you're in your mid-20s, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, you want to follow children that are 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 to be going for parties when you should be studying and reading. Do you know that their brain is sharper than yours? Do you know that they can go back and sit down and read for 10 hours and they will grab that thing that you need to sit down and read for days? Stay focused. Don't join them to be distracted. Don't join them in unnecessary frivolities. If you want to join them to party and have fun, join, but be wise about it. They have all the time in the world. They have nothing holding them down. But you have responsibilities. You have people looking up to you. You have people that are sacrificing their life savings to take you to school. Attend classes when you need to attend classes. Attend practicals when you need to attend practicals. Do your assignments when you need to do the assignments. Don't follow them to say, I beg. If anything happens and any of them is withdrawn, they can always write JAMB again and come back to medical school again. Age is on their side. But you are already 25 and above in 100 level or in 200 level. Imagine if you now fail out in 300 level and you now have to come back to write JAMB again. Seriously? Nah, don't do that to yourself. Stay focused at all times. If you want to give yourself a rest, make sure that it's a planned rest. You don't just do it because everybody's doing it. Don't just go according to however the wind push you. Be firm. There are so many times that my classmates made certain decisions or whatever, and I just tell myself, nah, I'm not a child. I can't be joining them to do this and do that. And I make my decision and I stand by it. So know what you are there for and stand by whatever decision that you make. One more thing I need to tell you is, be prepared for the mockery that would come from your old friends or from your old classmates, okay? Like as I'm here now, I cannot go for my secondary school get together. Many of my secondary school classmates are now doctors, nurses, practicing outside the country. Some of them are even lecturers outside the country, married with children, driving big cars, wearing designer clothes. But see me here, a very, very poor medical student in one village in Abakaliki, reading medicine in 400 level. So be prepared for times when you will feel small and tiny in the presence of your former friends and your former classmates. Be prepared for times like that. It's part of life, okay? Know that that is what you chose for yourself. Anytime I try to feel bad, I'll be like, Jemima, now you do yourself. Now you bring yourself back. Nobody push you. So be prepared to feel that way. Be prepared to feel sad sometimes. Be prepared to feel down sometimes. If you find yourself slipping into depression, please try and talk to a therapist, or if you have someone at all that you can talk to. And if peradventure the mockery is too much, cut them off. I'm not ashamed to say that all my friends, my classmates from my NYSC down to my bet, I cut them off from my life. I didn't just want any negative energy around me. And thank God I'm not even schooling in the same city I grew up in. So if need be, change your phone number. They should not be able to reach out to you. Let your mental health be paramount. Medical school, it is enough stress. Don't add pressure from your old friends and your old classmates. Let medical school be the pressure that is in your life. And of course, the last but not the least, take your God seriously. If you're a Christian, go closer to God, establish your relationship with the Holy Spirit. If you've not seen my video on how to develop a relationship with the Holy Spirit, I'll put the link up for you. You can't go through the 6 years of medical school unassisted. You need divine assistance. So with all this said, if there's anything or other I've forgotten to add while editing this video, I'll add it. I'm your girl Jemima. Bye.